And so I want to welcome you today to Wednesday Wealth Talk. And I'm so excited that May 17th through the 21st, I'm doing a Be Confident Challenge for women only. I want to help you get the confidence that you need and the step-by-step strategies on how to launch and grow a business, a career that you love. You're not going to want to miss this. Listen, I've been doing a lot of coaching here in the last year and a half. And one of the constant themes that I'm hearing, especially from a lot of women, is that they're really frustrated with work. Like they really hate even going into work. It's like they get out of bed, you lost your enthusiasm, you lost your energy. You're just going through the mundanes of doing the same old thing over and over and over again. And then at the end of the week, you look at your paychecks. This is what the ladies are telling me, all right? You look at your paychecks and you're like, man, this is all I'm making. And then you know at work where you're working there that there's other people, like particularly men, who are making more money than you. They're less productive. They have less skill set than you. They have less problem solving skills than you do. They don't even have the same level of leadership abilities that you have. And you look at that and you see the inequality of what you're getting paid versus what they're getting paid. And you feel devalued. You feel like, man, I keep bringing value. I keep helping my job. You see the money they're making, the revenue they're generating from your efforts and your abilities. And you're sitting there going, what's in it for me? And when do I count? And listen to me, all of these things are what's happening to you is that it's whittling away your confidence. You see, it's impossible for someone to whittle away your value and for you to, at the same time, try to maintain the same confidence levels that you need to really thrive and to move to the next level. Now, one of the things that I want to share with you is that you have dominion. Now, according to Genesis 1:28, God said, when he created man, I give them dominion. He didn't say, I give one of them dominion. He said, I give them dominion, both male and female dominion in the earth. Now, what does it mean to have dominion? It means to rule, to manage, to control, to lead, to master. I want you to get that. God gave you dominion to rule, to manage, to control, to lead, and to master. Now, we also know that over in the New Testament, the Bible teaches us that we are to master money, that we should not allow money or the spirit of mammon to control us, to dominate us. And yet what we find, right, is so many people, they have to make decisions for their life based on money. So many times you have to go to work when you're driving to a place you hate, doing something you don't like, because why? Because you have to. You have to pay the bills. And yet you're going to a job, right, which many people says just over broke. I like that statement. Another person says, there's a couple other words, but I forgot, just over broke. I can't remember what the other one was, but anyway, but you're going to your job, right? And at your job, you can't master your money. See, when you have money mastery, you have confidence. When you have control, when you have dominion. But what's happening to you is that you have no control. You go to work and you see the inequities in the amount of money people are, the inequality of the pay, and you're sitting there and you're going, wait, that's not fair. But yet you can't control it. You can't control what your boss does. You can't control whether he promotes you or promotes somebody else. You can't control if they're going to give you a raise, if they're going to give you some shares in the company, let you have some skin in the game at least if you're going to put in all this effort. So when you have money mastery, you have control, you have dominion. You're able to manage, you're able to control, you're able to lead, you're able to master, you're able to rule over your finances. But many people who claim, right, that, oh man, they're not going after God, they're all about money. Well, the people who shout it the most are the ones who are the most controlled over money, because if God tells them to do something, God doesn't have control of their time. The job has control of their time, because you can't just say, hey, God told me to go do this, I'm going to go do it, and I'm going to do it now. No, you got to say what? Well, let me call my boss, or let me see if I can get some days off. Well, let me... And so many people don't look at it from that perspective. But you got to realize is that God wants you to master money, and he wants you to have control. When you have control, you have confidence. Because remember, confidence is the byproduct of predictability. When you have predictability in your life, you're secure. You're confident. But what happens if you have a job? You don't have control. The boss could come in tomorrow. The reality is your boss could come in tomorrow, and this is yellow, but say, hey, here's your yellow slip. Here's your pink slip. Sorry. And today people don't care like they used to back in the industrial age. They don't care about keeping you on longevity. This is a global economy now. There's no walls between you and somebody from India, somebody from Mexico, somebody from the Philippines that they could hire and replace you. So a thing called job security is almost like there is no job security anymore. And so God wants you to master money. God wants you to control it. Now the way people teach, right? The teaching that you hear is, well, if you want to master money, you get a job, but you can't control that. They say, okay, save money so you can make money, but now you're relying on the bank to give you a good interest rate. Who controls the interest rate? Not you. And when you look at the amount of money you get from saving your money, that's why one guy said savers are losers. Wow, you look at the amount of money you get from saving your money in the bank, and guess what? Your money's losing value more than what you're earning out of the bank. Think about that. If we thought a little more, I think we'd get a little further ahead in life. You can't control how much they're going to give you. You say, well, go buy real estate. Okay, well, I can go buy real estate. I bought real estate here in Florida, and man, 2008, bam, I got hit in the face. Everything, my real estate was cut in half. You can't control the value of real estate. It's going to go up and down. It's going to go all around. Okay, we'll get in the stock market. Okay, the stock market. Can you control the stock market? And the double no. It's, the stock market is like the grand casino. You walk into a casino, there's all kinds of slot machines. You can pick any slot machine and you can go put your money in, and maybe that slot machine will pay off. But you never know when the slot machine could collapse, could fall down, and it may look nice on the outside, have all the bells and the whistles, and it can all look good, but it all can come crashing down. Well, go invest in cryptocurrency. Well, yeah, you can do that. But where's that really going? I don't know. It seems like a big casino in the sky to me at this point. I don't know where it's going to go. But do you have control over cryptocurrency? Do you have control over Bitcoin, Ethereum? Do you have control over these things? No, you don't have any control. All 5 of these things that people tell you to get involved with, job, savings, real estate, stock market, cryptocurrency, all 5 of those things, you have no control. There's only outside forces are controlling whether or not you experience financial increase and have money mastery or not. So you're not in control, so actually you don't have mastery. Now, what do you have control of? 2 things. You and a business you start. That's right. You and a business you start. You are the greatest asset you have in your life. So the greatest investment that you can make is in yourself. For every dollar you invest in yourself, you will get a return of $100. Here's the problem. Most people don't invest in themselves. They ask me, they say, where should I put my money? I put it in you. Educate yourself. Get the training. Get the understanding. Get your certifications. Get insight. Invest in yourself. That's the best bet. Because you can't control your boss. You can't control your family. You can't control your spouse. But you can control you. And that's the best investment. They can't take that away. Stuff you put in your brain, skills you develop. No matter what happens in the earth, a pandemic, a financial crash, no matter what, if you put something into you, nothing can take that away. Man, I learned that big time. I learned that big time when I experienced my heart attack and had to have quintuple bypass surgery. And there was a point where I lost everything. I couldn't. I had to lay down and on a lazy chair. I couldn't do anything for myself. I couldn't even get my hands behind my back to clean myself after going to the bathroom. When I came home from the hospital, my ears were ringing. I had a ring in my ear. I could barely hear. I couldn't even see right. I could look at the TV, but it was all blurry, and I had my contacts in. I couldn't see right. I couldn't hear right. I couldn't get around. I was hurting. I was in pain. I just had my chest ripped open, right? But as I sat there on that lazy boy, and I was pondering, I was thinking, man, it's like, I had a few second pity party. I'm like, wow, I've lost everything. And then I started thinking, wait a minute, but I haven't lost what I put in here. I haven't lost my skill set. I haven't lost my mind. I still have my mind. And so from that lazy boy, I then wrote Confidence for Living Wealthy. I wrote that whole book in a matter of 3 or 4 months. Plus we did some edits and some work on it after that. But from that place, what I put inside of me could not be taken away. Take my eyesight away, take my hearing away, you take my ability to get around away. You can even take my ability to go to the bathroom away. But you couldn't take what I put in my head. That's why it's so important, ladies, that you sign up for this next Be Confident Challenge at BeConfidentChallenge.com. That you go over there. I have VIP seats for you. VIP seats. And I have a ton of free gifts that I'm giving you to help you and to empower you so that you can get your dominion back, get control back, and ultimately get your confidence back so that you can thrive, so that you can live the abundant life that God wants you to live. Now let me tell you, ladies, if you're listening, your job, don't expect it don't expect them to ever celebrate you. Don't expect them to ever celebrate you. If you're looking for outside affirmation, you're going to be disappointed. I'm going to teach you at the Be Confident Challenge how to be able not to have to rely on outside affirmation, but how to develop an inside affirmation that you don't need it from the outside. See, if you let outside circumstances and people and your job value you, then you can be devalued. So it's important, though, that you begin to have a strategic plan to transition out of the place you hate and move to something that you're loved and you're celebrated. I hope you're hearing me today. It's essential, ladies. How healthy can it be for you to keep doing stuff you hate for years and years? You think that's not going to affect you psychologically? Do you honestly think that's not affecting your physiology, that your body weight, the sickness in your body, doing stuff you hate instead of doing what your heart sings? The Be Confident Challenge for women only is going to help you. It's going to help you create a strategic plan to be smart about transitioning into doing something that you love. But you can't go to work and think you're going to be celebrated. Get that out of your mind. I know. The good old boys club, they don't want to celebrate your natural leadership skills. These are values that women bring. They don't even want to tell you have leadership skills, but I'm going to tell you do. You were designed by God to lead. You are not honored and rewarded for your forward thinking. You haven't been honored for your ability to plan. Your opinions are not even considered, so you don't even give them anymore. And yet you have solutions. You know it. You have solutions to the problem. You have the skills to help them go to the next level. But unfortunately, it feels like you're always being squashed. You're always being pushed down. I'm going to tell you that it is important that you realize you are in a season of transition. If you're experiencing what I call divine dissatisfaction, where it's like you're at this place where you know something better is out there for you. You know in your heart that God created you for something better than what you're doing right now. And you're feeling dissatisfied. Listen, I can't emphasize enough how important it is for you to participate in this next event that I'm having. Virtual event. You could do it right from your office. You could do it right from your home. And it's going to be May 17th through the 21st, right at 12 o'clock noon. And I'm giving you VIP tickets to it. This is not just a training. It's a coaching experience, okay? And you got to sign up. The first 100 ladies are going to get the VIP ticket. The VIP ticket comes with some amazing gifts. You're going to be able to participate in the 1 hour time together. Plus, you're going to be able to go into question and answer time. I also have a downloadable right away. So it's my confidence profile assessment. Well, you'll be able to, it took me 22 years to create this, studying people, coaching people about their confidence levels. And I created an assessment that will actually show you exactly where you need to fix your confidence. It'll show you where, I call it, there's a hole in your soul, that your confidence is leaking out somewhere. You got to find it. You got to plug it. Once you do, you can maintain high levels of confidence. That's a free assessment gift. It's $1,000 gift that I'm giving. I'm doing everything in my power to help you and to get you to this thing so we can see your life change. That's BeConfidentChallenge.com. And that's where during this 5 days, starts at 12 o'clock, ends at 1. If you go into the question and answers, we usually go from 1 to 1:30, sometimes a little bit longer when the questions really get flying and they get intense. So Be Confident Challenge, get the confidence and the step-by-step strategies to launch and grow a business or a career that you love. I'm doing this because I honestly, seriously believe that we are in a season of transition. And I believe that this is the day and the hour for women entrepreneurs, to begin to come on the scene like we've never seen it before. I believe there's a host of women that are going to invade the 7 mountains of culture and begin to transform it. I believe they're going to invade the marketplace. I believe they're going to invade that businesses are going to be established. I believe they're going to invade the political scene. We've already seen that happen this year. More ladies being elected to Congress than ever in the history of the world. I don't think that's by accident. We're going to see women move into education and have influence in education. We're going to see women influencing the media and the arts and religion. We're going to see a host of women. And I believe there's a lot of women who are believers that God wants to take you to the top of the mountain, to have the influence, to make an impact, to make a difference. And if that's you, I want you to be a part of this next training together. It's going to be so exciting. We have one testimony after the next testimony. As soon as you sign up, you're going to see some testimonies from some ladies on our other Be Confident challenges. Man, their lives are changing. They're going in, they're asking for raises with confidence, and their bosses are giving it to them. I mean, they are lifting their standard and expecting their husbands to treat them better, and they are. They are moving out with new businesses and investing in themselves to create speaking businesses, coaching businesses. They're writing books. I mean, it's amazing the testimonies we're getting back. This is my third one. And I said this time I want to really zoom in on helping women, okay, get back control. All right? So that you can, again, get confidence plus a step-by-step strategy on how to launch, how to grow, how to transition out of the job you hate and begin to build the dream. See, you never get wealthy with a job unless you have profit sharing. That's how some of the guys at Apple did it. They had profit sharing. That's how they got super rich. You never get rich at a job. It's your dream that's supposed to create your wealth. Sadly, some of us trade our dream for a job. And then we wonder why we struggle. We wonder why we live paycheck to paycheck. We wonder why we don't have the level of finances that we should have, why we can't have the finer things in life. We have to settle for the lower tiered stuff. Hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor, ladies. I want you to share it. Go ahead and share it. I'm going to change the title and address the dynamic of this Be Confident for women only on the top. So ladies, if you do me a favor, if you'll share it, I'm in your corner. I'm trying to help you. Will you help me spread the word? Let's spread the word to as many ladies as we possibly can about this incredible 5-day experience. This is an experience, okay? That's going to transform your life. It's going to transform other ladies' lives. Let's get as many ladies as we can involved. So please, 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 if you're listening down to at this point, hit the share button. Hit the share button. Join me as we create a movement. As we create a movement. As we unchain the lion that's in so many women, but it's been chained up. It's been caged up. And man, I'm telling you, once we break those chains, oh wow, your life will be unlimited. You'll look at your life in a decade and go look back and say, wow, May 17th through the 21st was the defining moment that changed my life. Bring your daughters, bring your granddaughters. Reach out to people who are in your circle, your sisters, your mom, your dads, or your moms, and reach out to them and say, hey, I want you to check this out. Check this video out. Listen to this. I appreciate it so much. And most importantly, we know that other ladies will. So right now, remember, it's 100, the first 100 get the VIP experience. Then after that, it's general admission, and they don't get all the free gifts. They don't get the question answers. They don't get the extra time with me after the first hour. So thank you for joining Wealth Tribe. So glad that you joined us. We'll talk later.